Russia's defense ministry has released footage showing a pullout of Russian armed forces from Crimea. The ministry says the tanks and other military vehicles will be moved back to their bases for maintenance after its routine drill on the Crimean Peninsula. Large-scale drills will continue in other regions. In response to allegations that Russia would invade Ukraine through its ally Belarus, Belarusian Foreign Minister Vladimir Makai has said that Russian troops and military equipment will depart Belarus's territory after their joint drills.
U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken spoke to ABC News saying this: "We haven't seen a pullback and he can pull the trigger today," talking of course about Russian President Vladimir Putin. So the warnings remain the same. That does not mean that Kiev, the Ukrainian capital right here, is a particularly nervous place. But today was a strange one, because this was the day that quite a few experts and Western officials had said was the most likely day for a Russian invasion. That didn't happen in the end. But as a reaction to those warnings, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky had declared today a national day of unity. He wanted people to fly the blue and yellow Ukrainian flag in the streets of the capital, but other cities as well, and for people to sing the national anthem. And indeed today we saw, for example, a 200-meter long flag displayed in the Olympic Stadium here in the Ukrainian capital. It was supposed to be a show of defiance, of patriotism, and we did see some elements of that. The Ukrainian President Zelensky also went on a bit of a tour of the country today and also ended up in Mariupol. That's a city very close to the area, the Donbass area, that is controlled by Russian-backed separatists right now. It's essentially between that area and Crimea, also annexed by Russia in 2014, and one of those places that Ukrainians would fear Russians might want to invade, if indeed that is something that they want to do in the future. The Ukrainian president, his message essentially being this one. He said, quote, Ukraine will be ready to defend itself. Philip Crowther for CGTN in Kiev.